Everyone obsesses over hitting £100,000. But what if I told you that your first £10,000 is actually the most powerful milestone in your financial journey? I'll never forget the day I checked my bank account and saw £10,000 for the first time. I just stared at the screen. I know £10,000 isn't financial freedom, but something shifted because £10,000 isn't just a number. Is a turning point. It gives you options, breathing room, confidence. That's why they call it the £10,000 rule or $10,000 rule. And once you hit it, money stops being a constant source of stress and starts becoming a tool. Let me show you why the first £10,000 matters more than any other milestone and how it will change how you see money forever. The first reason is it gives you a safety net. Money stress is one of the biggest causes of anxiety. Living paycheck to paycheck means one emergency can throw your entire life off balance. But once you hit £10,000, you're no longer just scraping by. You've got a cushion. For example, if your car breaks down or you need an unexpected medical expense, that £10,000 can cover those emergencies without panic. This is when the weight starts to lift off your shoulders and the stress of living paycheck to paycheck begins to fade. The difference between having £0 and having £10,000 isn't just financial, it's emotional. It gives you peace of mind that no paycheck can. The next reason is that it's a confidence booster. Saving £10,000 does something to your confidence. You start to feel like you have got your financial life together. If you've never had money saved before, hitting the first £10,000 proves that financial stability isn't just for the wealthy. It's something you can create for yourself. For me, when I hit that £10,000 mark, I was no longer relying on credit cards or loans to get by. You start to trust yourself with money. That trust grows over time and encourages you to take the next steps like investing or growing your income. And if you're wondering how to save fast, I shared some of my best money saving hacks in a recent video. The third reason is you gain control over your time. Before I had savings, I felt trapped. Every decision, where I lived, the jobs I took, how I spent my time was controlled by money. But with £10,000 in the bank, suddenly I had choices. I could say no to a job I hated. I could invest in myself, whether that meant taking a course, starting a side hustle, or even just taking a break. When you have money saved, you don't have to act out of desperation. You get to make decisions from a place of power. The next reason is you stop living paycheck to paycheck. Most people don't realize how exhausting it is to live paycheck to paycheck until they escape it. When I had nothing saved, I was constantly counting the days until payday. Every unexpected expense threw me off. But once I had £10,000, I didn't have to stress about the exact dates my paycheck landed. I could plan ahead, pay bills without panic, and finally stop feeling like I was one bad month away from financial disaster. The next reason is that once you save £10,000, it's easier to turn it into more. You can start investing properly, whether that's in index funds, ETFs, or stocks. You can start a side hustle without worrying about immediate income. You can put money into things that will make you wealthier over time. Your first £10,000 is the starting point of financial freedom. For me, it meant I could start investing properly without fear. And that's exactly how I started growing my wealth. The hardest part of saving money is believing you can do it. When I first started, even saving £2,000 seemed impossible. But little by little, I built the habit. And when I finally saw £10,000 in my account, something clicked. I can do this. It wasn't just about the number, it made saving feel achievable. It gave me the proof that I could actually save and reach financial milestones. If you're just starting out and thinking, I would never get there, £10,000 shows you that it's possible. Once you save that first chunk, it becomes easier and easier to save more. It creates momentum. You've already reached a major goal, so you have the confidence to keep going. The next reason is it starts your path to financial independence. Hitting £10,000 is the beginning of your journey toward financial independence. It's not about the £10,000 itself. It's about the discipline and habits you've built along the way. By saving consistently, investing wisely, and prioritizing your financial goals, that £10,000 is the first step towards your larger goals, like retiring earlier or buying property. This is where your wealth building journey begins. Saving £10,000 is a huge achievement. You may not get the same recognition as when you hit £100,000, but trust me, it's just as important. It sets the tone for everything that follows. Celebrate your success. You did something amazing. And now you're ready to build on that success for the long term. Another reason is you begin to think differently about money. Once you save £10,000, your mindset shifts. You stop thinking like a spender and start thinking like an investor. You become more deliberate about your financial decisions. £10,000 isn't just about the number, it's a mindset shift that impacts every part of your financial life. So, if you're on the journey to saving your first £10,000, don't underestimate how much it will change your life. You'll gain confidence, you stress less, you have more control over your time and decisions. And most importantly, you realize that financial security isn't just a dream. It's something you can actually build. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, what's your next financial goal or milestone? See you in the next one.